Good morning, students. How are you all? Hope you all are doing good and safe at your home. Have you all had your breakfast, dears? Yes? Shall we start today's session? Today, Monday. I'm your social science teacher from Vittal Matriculation School. Shall we start today's session? Today we are going to see about geography. Geography Unit 1. Last week we see about civics, right? Civics first lesson, equality. Today we are going to see about Geography Unit 1, interior of the earth. Okay? Is it clear, dears? Interior of the earth. Unit 1, interior of the earth, page number 145. Page number 145. Interior means உள்ளமைப்பு. Okay? We know what is earth. Earth is the third planet. Okay? Earth is the third planet in the solar system. Today we are going to see about interior of the earth. What is happening inside the earth? Okay? What is happening inside the earth? What is this? Okay, likewise we see in detail. Okay? The learning objectives are, first point, to know about the interior of the earth. To know about the interior of the earth. First one, we have to know about the interior of the earth. Second one, to understand the movements of earth plates. To understand the movements of earth plates. Third one, to learn about earthquake and volcanoes. Earthquake and volcanoes. What is mean by earthquake? நிலநடுக்கம். Earthquake means நிலநடுக்கம். And volcanoes. Do you know what is volcano? Have you heard this word before? What is volcanoes? Volcano means எரிமலைகள். Volcanoes means எரிமலைகள். Okay? First one. Let's see about the interior of the earth. Introduction. Introduction here. Okay? The earth, our homeland, is a dynamic planet. Is a dynamic planet. Dynamic means பல்வேறு இயக்கம். Okay? The earth, our homeland. Our homeland, what is mean by homeland? We live in the place. We live in which place is called home. So, we live in the planet. Okay? We live in the planet called earth. So, earth is our homeland. The earth surface has lofty mountains, high plateaus, large plains and deep valleys, etc. Okay? What they tell? Lofty mountains. What does mean by lofty mountains? வானளாவிய மலைகள். வானளாவிய மலைகள். Okay? Next one, high plateaus, large plains and deep valleys, etc. The earth's surface is constantly undergoing changes inside and outside. Okay? The earth's surface undergoing some changes in it. Inside or outside the earth surface. Okay? Inside and outside there may be a changes happening. So, the earth surface is constantly undergoing changes in inside and outside. Have you ever wondered what lies in the interior of the earth? Okay, what is in the inside of the earth or interior of the earth? Have you wondered any time? What is inside? What is earth? What is inside or what is in the interior of the earth? What is the earth made up of? How the earth is made up of? Do you think in any of your lifetime? How is the earth is made up of? Let us learn about this in detail. Okay. Today we are going to see about how the earth made and what is inside the interior of the earth. Okay. First one, interior of the earth. Interior of the earth. The structure of the earth may be compared to that of an apple. How is like the structure of the earth? The structure of the earth is similar to apple. Do you eat apple? Yes, we all eat apple in our house, right? So, the structure of the earth is similar to apple. On the basis of the study of earthquake waves, the spherical earth is found to be 3 concentric layers. Okay, how many layers? 3 concentric layers. Which one? The spherical earth is found to be 3 concentric layers. So the earth consists of 3 concentric layers. What are they? There are 3 concentric layers. They are the crust, the mantle and the core. Let me repeat again. The crust, the mantle and the core. What are the 3 concentric layers? The crust, the mantle and the core. Okay. Now we are going to see about crust. In this lesson we see the details of these 3 concentric layers about crust, mantle and core. We see in details about these 3. Okay. The crust, the mantle and the core. First one, the crust. Okay. The crust. The crust means puvi melodu. Puvi melodu. So the crust is the outermost layer of the earth. The crust is the outermost layer. So it is the earth. So this one is the outermost layer. This one is the outermost layer of the earth. Which one is the outermost layer? The crust is the outermost layer. Its thickness varies from 5 to 30 kilometer. The thickness varies from how many kilometers? 5 to 30 kilometer. It is about 35 kilometer on the continental masses and only 5 kilometer on the ocean floors. Okay. This one is one question. 8th Roman letter, second question. Mark it in your book. It starts from here. Okay. Despite greater thickness, the continental crust is less dense than the oceanic crust because it is made up of both light and dense rock types. Okay. Let's see what is the question for it. 8th Roman letter, second question. The continental crust is less dense than the oceanic crust. So give the reasons. It is a question. Despite greater thickness, Despite greater thickness, the continental crust is less dense than the oceanic crust because, so here is the answer, because it is made of both light and dense rock types. Okay, here it is the answer, because it is made up of what? It is made up of both light and dense rock type. Okay, that's why continental crust is less dense than the oceanic crust, because it is made up of both light and dense rock types. Okay, the oceanic crust is composed mostly of dense rocks such as basalt. Do you know? Earth is called as blue planet. Earth is called as blue planet. Which planet is called as blue planet? Earth is called as blue planet. Okay. Earth is called as blue planet. 71% of the earth is covered by water. 71% of earth is covered by water. Okay, dears. The crust comprises of two distinct parts. The upper part consists of granite rocks and forms the continents. It has the main mineral constituents of silica and alumina. So it is referred to as Sial. Sial means first two letter SIAL. 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 Sial means silica, alumina. Sial means silica, alumina. It is an average density of 2.7 gram per centimeter cube. Okay, centimeter cube. When here the 3 comes, it is called as cube. When 2 comes here, it is called as square. Okay, square, centimeter cube. So what they say, which is the upper part? The crust is the upper part. It consists of granite rocks and forms the continents. It has a main mineral constituents of silica, alumina. So crust, Sial, silica, alumina. It has a average density of 2.7 gram per centimeter cube. Okay, dears. Here is a 9th Roman letter first question answer. Okay, the upper part is the first point, consists of the continents. Second point, it has the main. 2 alumina is the third point. Okay, dears. Next page. The lower part. The lower part. 9th Roman letter first question. Difference between Sial and Sima is a question. Okay. Here we see about Sial. Here we see about Sial. 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 Next, we see about Sima. Sima. Okay. So it is a lower part is a continuous zone of denser basaltic rocks forming the ocean floors. Okay, it is a lower part and is a continuous zone of denser basaltic rocks forming the ocean floors, comprising mainly of silica and magnesium. Comprising mainly of silica and magnesium. In Sial we see it consists of silica and alumina. Here it consists of silica and magnesium. It is therefore called as Sima. Okay. Sima comes from the first two letters. Silica, Si, magnesium, Ma. Okay. So it is therefore called Sima. Sima is the lower part. Okay. It is the lower part and is a continuous zone. Sima, it is the lower part, is a continuous zone of denser basaltic rocks forming the ocean floors. Basaltic rocks forming the ocean floors, comprising mainly of silica and magnesium. It is therefore called Sima. Si means silica, Ma means magnesium. Si means silica, Ma means magnesium. So it has an average density of 3.0 gram per centimeter cube. Okay, centimeter cube. Next one, it has average density of 3.0 gram per centimeter cube. The Sial and the Sima together form the Earth's crust. Since the Sial is lighter than the Sima. Which one is lighter? Sial is lighter. Together they form Earth's crust. Okay. Sial is lighter than the Sima. Since the Sial is lighter than the Sima, the continents can be said to be floating on the sea of denser Sima. It is said to be floating on a sea of denser Sima. Here is a picture of the structure of the earth. It is the structure of the earth. Okay. The first one, the uppermost layer is called crust. The uppermost layer is called crust. Next one, upper mantle. Upper mantle. Next one, mantle. Okay, this red area is a mantle. Next one, orange area is a outer core. This yellow area is a inner core. Okay, we already see it consists of 3 concentric layers. They are crust, mantle and core. So likewise, the uppermost layer is called crust. Next one, upper mantle. Here is a mantle. This is the core. This is the outer core. Next one is inner core. Next we see about mantle. What is mantle? The next layer beneath the crust. The next layer beneath the crust. அடுத்த layer. Crustக்கு அடுத்த layer. Okay. The next layer beneath the crust is called the mantle. It is separated from the crust by the boundary. It is separated from the crust through the boundary called Mohorovičić discontinuity. Mohorovičić discontinuity. It is separated from the crust by the boundary. Okay, here is a boundary. This boundary is called Mohorovičić discontinuity. The mantle is about 2,900 kilometer thick. How much thick is a mantle? A mantle is a how many kilometers? 2,900 kilometer thick. So the thickness of the mantle is 2,900 kilometer. It is divided into 2 parts. What are they? The upper mantle and the lower mantle. Upper mantle, lower mantle. Mantle consists of 2 parts. Okay. It is divided into 2 parts. What are they? Upper mantle and lower mantle. Okay. The upper mantle with the density. What is the density of upper mantle? So the density is 3.4 to 4.4 gram per centimeter cube. Okay. cm means centimeter. Okay dears, cm means centimeter. G means gram. G means gram. Km means kilometer. Km means kilometer. Okay. Mantle consists of two parts. What are they? The upper mantle and the lower mantle. Upper mantle has a density of 3.4 to 4.4 gram per centimeter cube. It extends down to 700 kilometer. It extends down to 700 kilometer. Second point, this one is the upper mantle. Now we are going to see about a lower mantle. The lower mantle having the density of 4.4 to 5.5 gram per centimeter cube. It extends down from 700 to 2900 kilometer. Why is the interior of the earth is so hot? Do you know dears? Why is the interior of the earth is so hot? You have to find it tomorrow. Okay dears, this is your assignment. You have to find it. Why the interior of the earth is so hot. Okay. Third one, core. First we see about crust. Then we see about mantle. Crust consists of the upper part and lower part. The mantle consists of upper mantle and lower mantle. Now we are going to see the core. Okay. The core. Core means Puvikarvam. Puvikarvam. Okay. The core. The innermost layer of the earth is called core. The innermost layer is called core. It is also known as barysphere. It is also known as barysphere. It is separated from the mantle by a boundary called Weichat-Gutenberg discontinuity. Weichat-Gutenberg discontinuity. The core is also divided into two parts. How many parts? The core is also divided into two parts. This is this Weichat-Gutenberg discontinuity is your 1 mark question. Okay, it comes under 1 mark question. Okay dears, the innermost layer of the earth is called the core. It is also known as barysphere. It is separated from the mantle by a boundary called Weichat-Gutenberg discontinuity. Also the core consists of two parts. Okay, the outer core and inner core. Okay, the outer core and the inner core. Now we are going to see about what is outer core. Okay, what is outer core? The outer core, which is rich in iron, is in liquid state. It is in liquid state. For example, like water. Okay, water is a liquid. Okay, the outer core is in liquid state. It extends between 2900 to 5150 kilometer. It extends. What is the distance of the outer core? It extends between 2900 to 5150 kilometer. It is outer core. Next, inner core. The inner core composed of nickel and ferrous. Nickel and ferrous. Okay. The inner core composed of nickel and ferrous is solid in state. Which is in solid state? We already see outer core is in liquid state. Okay, outer core is in liquid state. So here inner core composed of nickel and ferrous, it is in solid state. The central core has very high temperature and pressure. Which core? The center core has high pressure and temperature. It extends from 5150 kilometer to 6370 kilometer. Okay. The extension, the distance of the inner core is, it ranges from 5150 kilometer to 6350 kilometer. The average density of core is 13.0 gram per centimeter cube. Okay. The average density of core is 13.0 gram per centimeter cube. Okay dears. The core is the innermost layer of the earth. Okay. It is also known as barysphere. And its boundary is called as Weichat-Gutenberg discontinuity. It is a 1 mark question. Here is a 2 mark question. What is core? The innermost layer of the earth is called core. Okay, it consists of 2 parts, namely the outer core and the inner core. The outer core is in liquid state, inner core is in solid state. Okay dears, it extends between 2900 to 5150 kilometer. The inner core extends between 5150 kilometer to 6370 kilometer. The average density is 13.0 gram per centimeter cube. Do you know? The crust forms only 1% of the volume of the earth. 84% consists of the mantle and 15% makes the core. Okay, the highest volume is 84%, which is consists of mantle. 1% is crust and 15% makes the core. Okay dears, the radius of the earth is 6371 kilometer. What is the radius of the earth? The radius of the earth is 6371 kilometer. The radius of the earth is 6371 kilometer. Okay. First we see about crust. It is the outermost layer. Okay. Crust is the outermost layer. It consists of 2 parts, upper part and lower part. Upper part and lower part. Upper part is called sial. Upper part is called sial. Sial means silica alumina. Silica alumina. Okay. It consists of granite rocks and forms the continents. Okay. Next one, lower part. Lower part is called sima. Lower part is called sima. It consists of silica and magnesium. Silica and magnesium. It consists of denser basaltic rocks forming a ocean floors. The average density is 3.0 gram per centimeter cube. This is the picture of the structure of the earth. First one is crust, upper mantle, outer core, inner core. Okay, next one we see about the mantle. The mantle is the next layer beneath the crust. Okay, next layer of crust is mantle. It is separated from the crust by the boundary called Mohorovic discontinuity. Mohorovic discontinuity. It is 2900 km thick. It is divided into two parts, namely upper mantle, lower mantle. Okay. The upper mantle has a density of 3.4 to 4.4 gram per centimeter cube. Lower mantle consists of 4.4 to 5.5 gram per centimeter cube. Next one, the core. The core is the innermost layer of the earth. Okay, it is also called as barysphere. Barysphere. Okay, the boundary is called as Weizsäck-Gutenberg discontinuity. And the core consists of two parts, namely the outer core and the inner core. Okay. The outer core is rich in iron. The inner core is rich in nickel and ferrous. The outer core is liquid in state. It is liquid in state. But the inner core is solid in state. It extends from 2900 to 5150 kilometer. The inner core extends from 5150 kilometer to 6370 kilometer. Okay, next the radius of the earth is 6371 kilometer. Okay dears, today your homework is here you have to write Seol. Seol. Okay, Seol is a topic. You have to write like this. The upper part consists of granite rocks and forms the continents, is second point, and this one is a third point. Okay, it is for Seol. This one is for Sima. The lower part, first point. Here is a second point. Comprising magnesium third point. Okay, you have to write this question as distinguish between. Put a box. You have to divide that box into two. First one Seol and Sima. You have to write these 3 points. Okay, this question is a one question, and